What's up, Lucid investors? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about where Lucid is heading next week. There is a big event coming up next week that can define the price point for Lucid. We want to talk about precious price points for Lucid that you want to keep in mind, and you want to also think about what are some of the events that you want to look into. Number one, Tesla's earning is going to be on July 19th. So let's take a look. Unless there is a last minute change, we can expect that Tesla is going to share their earnings next week. Now, when Tesla decides or Tesla shares their earning, that can impact the entire EV market, and Lucid all in all will follow the EV market, because what we have been seeing last 5 days, yes, Lucid was down 12%, but Tesla was pretty flat. For last 5 days, it was 1.82%. Of course, there is some momentum because their earning is coming up. Now, Tesla, we can expect a little good earning because they have been reducing the price point for their vehicles. So that's number one. For NIO, let's take a look. Last 5 days, we are up 5.82%. So there is no massive ups and downs. Meanwhile, we saw that Lucid was down 12%. I take it as an opportunity for buy. You decide yourself whether you want to buy, sell, or whether you want to hold. These videos are not for buy or sell advice or hold advice, but merely I'm doing a ton of research analysis, and this is my way to give back to the community. But if you like this or if you enjoy this content, all I ask you is to hit the like button, motivate me, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, because I share a ton of very juicy information when you need that the most. For Lucid, as you know, that again, Vanguard Group owns 58 million plus shares of Lucid, and we came to know in this sharing 13FA that they have on Fintel at the moment on 14th of July. Now, 58 million is a pretty substantial shares that Vanguard Group Inc. has. Now, all in all, you want to think about where the smart money is going. The earnings season, again, is approaching for Q2. Now, Q2, you can think about the big earnings. All in all, on July 13th, we are going to see we already saw the Delta Air and PepsiCo, so on and so forth. What can happen next week? Let's take a look. Bank of America is going to share their earning on 18th of July. Morgan Stanley as well. So a lot of financial corporations. Blackstone, take a look on July 20th. Johnson & Johnson, July 20th. But more importantly, Tesla is going to share their earning on Wednesday, July 19th, and Netflix as well. Goldman Sachs too. So next week is going to define what the overall market looks like. Philip Morris International, they're going to do it on Thursday 20th. American Express on Friday, July 21st. So a lot of big corporations, they're going to announce their earning. For Lucid, you want to watch out because, again, Lucid share dropped because of the delivery hit that we saw from Tesla's price war. All in all, this price point has baked in some of the low sentiment that we have around the deliveries. But you want to understand, they have one vehicle with $92,000 price point, and they are targeting premium or prime market. They already knew with the skyrocketing with inflation, and people are very cautious about how much they want to spend. So all in all, they figured out what is going on into the market. So you can expect that the company is already working on the next step, what they want to think and how they can get everything back in terms of the revenue, how they can sell more vehicles. Now, if all in all, if you want to think about like what exactly happened right now, the deliveries are not that bad in my opinion, because this is still in a very early stage company. They delivered 1,404 vehicles in quarter to June, and compared to 1,400 deliveries that they had in previous quarter. That fell 6% subsequently to 2,173 vehicles. All in all, analysts expected around 1,800 and they sold around 1,400. So that's the gap, and I expect that stuff is going to happen. Is it too late to buy Lucid? And this is what adds a lot of opportunity, at least in my opinion. You tell me in the comment section below whether you think Lucid is going to $10 or you think that Lucid is going to $5 before it goes to $10. In my opinion, if Lucid goes down, I personally am buying more and more Lucid. Now, what you want to think about when you think about the price point, $7 is a very good hurdle for Lucid. Right now, if I can show you, I'll show you the chart in a second, but Lucid can recover if it goes and stays above $7 because it's a pretty good resistance price point for Lucid. But once they cross that, I showed you in my previous videos as well, it works as a pretty strong support because it is their moving average and very good resistance that we saw. Now Lucid witnessed a massive surge in the buying volume as well in the past, but at the same time we saw a huge short volume. With this kind of 60% short volume, 57%, 61%, 57%, all in all, with the huge short volume, Lucid did not lose the ground. And that is why I'm really bullish on, personally, on Lucid. You do whatever you want. I am saying if Lucid goes $6.25, yes, I'll be cautious, but I'll be adding more stocks too. I told you that I bought Lucid at $6.79 or 78 cents rather, and if it drops down, I just only bought 10% of total investment that I want to have in Lucid. So I still have 90% more cash that I want to buy Lucid more and more if it drops, and I'll dollar cost average, right? Now, another thing that you want to think about, that analysts, what analysts are talking about when it comes to Lucid. Resistance level, I already told you about the $7, but the technical level suggests that if it goes about $8.30, you can go watch my previous video. I don't know like whether they have $8.30 right here. Let me go ahead and search real quick. If it shows you, it does not really show you $8.30 here, but maybe like that will be, I'll cover in my next video. But take a look, if it goes about $8.30, that is another resistance level. We can see $10 followed by $13, right? The support level is $6, that's what it says here, but I see it's $6.20. If it goes to $6.20, you want to really be careful. If it goes below that $6.20 mark, it can go to $5.45, I believe. Now, but take a look right here. Right now, what we see is this is the moving average, this red bar for the rest of for the last week and for last 6 months. Take a look. The moving average is pretty close to the real-time price point, $6.70, $6.69. So all in all, what I see is the RSI, relative strength index for a stock, pretty good. 47, not an overbought, not an oversold condition. So next week, if we go above $7, I clearly see that it can go to $7.40, maybe $7.75. So again, take it with grain of salt. Another thing that I wanted to show you, it is right here, that right now, our last week average, yes, we dropped from this $7.16 all the way to $6.70, but we can similarly go up. This worked as a pretty good resistance or pretty good support. So take a look for the rest of the last week or last Friday. This particular price point, $7.10, 9 cents, worked as a strong support. So if we go above $7, stays above $7.09, I do believe that it's going to work as a pretty strong support. So again, take it with a grain of salt, but that's what I think. All in all, Lucid has a strong community. On stock tweets, we see that Lucid has 211,000 watchers, more than that. All in all, I see a pretty good sentiment in Lucid as well. Of course, it's slightly bearish because we saw the downturn in Lucid, and that was driven by the delivery numbers. So don't worry about what's going to happen in August first week. Now, if they come up with more surprises and more challenges in earning report, that's another story. But they have had $4.1 billion, and I expect that they'll still have over $3 billion. So the money is not going to be the problem. They have a back from the Saudis are going to back them up in terms of the money. There's message volume slightly low, slightly high one day ago. Because of the weekend, you may see this slightly high and slightly low, some of the fluctuations. But we have seen that as the weekdays come back, we start seeing volume more towards in the green direction. This is not a penny stock, so it's not going to be, you shouldn't be worrying about where this goes if something happens, because the stock has a lot of visibility. As an example, where the smart money is going, 58 million stocks are held by a Vanguard Group Incorporation. We also saw that while you have 60% short volume ratio, you are seeing that the stock is holding up pretty well. Let's take a look at for last 1 month, we are up 6%. So all in all, it tells us a good story. We can again go back. Can we go back to $8.12? Probably yes. Can we go back before their earning reports? That will be a yes. Now, if that is yes, I might be swing trading what I bought, because we know that there might be some pull back when we see the earning. Yes, right now the current price point has already baked in the delivery news. Now, if there are more surprises into the earning, we may see a little bit downturn, but I do not believe. And you can expect that this is going to happen while we have a pretty healthy volume. Our average volume, 37 million. Current volume on Friday, 54 million. That continued for the rest of the last week. Now, take a look what the analysts are saying. Analysts are predicting that it is going to hit average price point of $8.30. By the way, this is subject to change. We'll see more what they think in July. But let's take a look. Last month, there were 13 analysts that were telling us the trend. Out of that, only 1 said underperform, 6 said hold, 5 said buy, and 1 said strong buy. So most of the analysts, more than 90% of the analysts, think that Lucid either is a buy or a strong buy. At least you hold. You decide what you want to do. Yes, they are predicting $8.30. That's the price point that they're predicting. Again, at the end of the day, that's your money, your decision. All I ask you is to make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you get the information when you need the most. Because these stocks skyrocket on some of the very juicy news. Sometimes it goes down as well. Now, again, watch out for this July 19th. Yes, if you may or may not own Tesla, but Tesla can design or define the direction for the rest of the EV market, and then you'll see, because Lucid more or less follows what Tesla does, NIO does, the industry does in terms of the EV market. I hope you like this video. I wish you all the best for the next week. And drop the comment below if you want if you have any specific question for Lucid. Until then, see you in the next video.